Let's get going then. Denerim.
What can I get you, stranger?
Not you. Wait, do you need help? I actually was trying to hand in stuff to the Blackstone Irregulars. Oh, you do have something! Are you serious? Harsh decisions. To the Warden from D. So the person assisting me is the infamous Grey Warden. I like that. Someone else who prefers hands-on, not plying with trinkets. We are alike, you and I. I'm sick of journeymen changing things just to make their name, and I'm tired of trying to make friends. Business is business, not who likes who. It's time to set an example. Young K is becoming too much of a headache. I want him dead. No whispers, no setting plots in motion. Everyone knows he's after my territory. No point in hiding the act now. In fact, I'll spread the word, and his lieutenants will find you. You can take it. You're the warden. What? People gonna come try to kill me? Find and kill K. His lieutenant will probably ambush you in your travels, so after that, finding K should be easy. Okay. Oh man, there's still so much more going on here.
Your efforts are greatly appreciated.
Thank you. This was for delivering the letters. And the other letters?
The Irregulars thank you.
Thank you. So these guys turned out to be okay people after all. I thought in the beginning they might have been kind of suspicious, but no. Ah! A change in leadership. My friend, the time has come to see this guild under new leadership. My father has led the Irregulars through some tough times, but it is clear that his judgment is faulty from age, and it is time for new blood to head up the guild. This was a difficult decision for me to come to, and I fear that he will not give up his position peacefully. You will find him in Denerim, in the market district, likely surrounded by his sycophants. Do whatever you deem necessary to convince him that his son's leadership is the best chance for this guild to thrive in these times. The guild backs his mission, my friend, as do many of our friends in Denerim. Let concerns of dissent fade from your mind. This is the right thing to do. Your friend, Tauren. We've never even met face to face once, but I remember, yeah, the Blackstone Irregulars was a father and a son. Now the son wants to do an uprising, huh? We'll talk.
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
The last paragraph kind of made it seem like a brainwashy kind of thing, though. He's all like, oh yeah, everyone in the guild wants this. Get the impression that might not be the case. Can we find his dad to talk to? Isn't he in the market district? Find Raelnor and kill him. It doesn't say where. Raelnor, where are you? Raelnor's supposed to be around here, right? Actually, you know what? Since we're here,
magic exists to serve.
You guys are okay? No last minute quests? There's so many! But I think these are probably the last ones. Oh, messenger. Oh my goodness. Defending the Collective. We have intercepted messages on their way to the Chantry in Denerim, listing a number of our friends among the Collective as suspected blood mages. Should they reach Knight Commander Tavish, it could spell doom for our humble group of simple mages. We seek a loyal and discreet courier to see to it that these testimonies find their way to the generous and pious Knight Commander Harith in Redcliffe rather than to the notoriously inflexible Denerim Chantry. Redcliffe? I remember the guy. That's the guy that we brought potions for. Okay. We have to travel around later to find the other guy, right? So going to Redcliffe makes sense to me.
Need a message delivered? None faster in Denerim.
I thought you were part of the quest. No? Where is Raelnor? Raelnor... Oh, maybe we have to move away from this map? Knight Commander Tavish.
Turn your attention elsewhere. My business does not concern you.
Oh. Of course.
Thank you and farewell.
Well, if I'm helping the Mage Collective, I guess I shouldn't be giving that to the guy. Raelnor? Oh. Oh, here we are. Did it show? It doesn't show. Hi. Can you guys fight? I hope so. I have kind of a ragtag group of people here. My team is kind of not the greatest right now. We'll see. Disengage. Severin, keep making traps or something, I guess, or you can have some more tactic slots as well. And you know what? Finally, I'll give you some improved tools. A little bit. Right at the end here. Templar. Two-handed is done. Cleanse area? We could. Okay.
Ah, Warden, we finally meet. I know why you're here. Tauran sent you. My own son wants me dead. Well, I suppose I should be proud that I bred in him such ambition.
Why would he want you dead?
He is an ambitious child. Hungry for the guild to be the way it was in his grandfather's day. A violent band bolstered by secret funding from the nobility. He disagrees with my belief that we can make our way without such backroom dealing. We can, instead, work with honor and integrity.
That would certainly be the high road. I happen to agree with you, personally.
I appreciate you saying that, Warden. It's good to know that my beliefs are shared by someone of your station. I have wrestled with my own emotions about my son for some time, in fear that I may have to turn a blade on him myself. But I cannot bring myself to do it. Kill my own son, even if it's what's best for my men.
Are you gonna ask me to do it? Oh... I don't want to be involved in this. I kinda don't want to be, but the more fun option would be to involve ourselves and see what happens afterwards, right? I could take care of him for you.
I ache even discussing this, but Tauran has killed his opponents and bullied my men. It has to stop. Challenge him to a duel and defeat him. Return to one of our posts, and I will reward you.
Consider it done.
As much as I appreciate your help, I cannot see you after the deed is done. Despite everything, you will still be the one who killed my son. Last I heard, he was headed toward Lothering. You should find him there. Come, men.
Lothering?
Evil thoughts make me thirsty for ale.
Lothering? Can we even go back there? Isn't that like... Yeah, that's like overrun by Darkspawn already. Oh, on the way to Lothering, so travel around. I see. This is like the last ending quest to finish off all the little side quest lines, I think. Which, okay, sure, let's do it. Lothering? Yeah, I can't go there. But if we try to go to... Let's try to go to Lake Hallenhat first, because I gotta go to Redcliffe, but I gotta travel twice in between to make sure that something happens in the middle. Didn't have to fight here, but are we gonna be okay? Shale, Ogren, Zevran? Here we go. Surprisingly welcome. Hold on. Wow, I haven't seen you guys all freaking journey, and now I'm suddenly seeing both of you at the same time. Tauran Hawkwind.
My friend. Look, everyone, it's our Grey Warden associate. Do you have business with me?
I spoke with your father.
I thought you might. Did he tell you about honor and integrity? About my evil plans to conquer the guild? His beliefs are outdated and destructive. Since I put my plans in place, this guild has blossomed. We are better funded and better equipped than ever. You were part of that. Stopping his supply chains, bribing nobles in Denerim. Take pride, my friend. We are remaking the Irregulars into a political force.
I haven't been keeping track of which little quests were from Blackstone Irregulars, but I can believe that. I've been helping him do a bunch of bad stuff, and now I'm going, hey, you're not being honorable. Time to die. A little bit hypocritical. You have a point.
No sense in sending you back after my father. He'll be well hidden by now. I suggest that this be the last of our business together, my friend. Come, man. Let's see about tracking the old man down.
You know what? In the end, this might be the best outcome. Given the choice between killing the honorable Raelner or his devious son, Tauran, you chose to walk away. Just let things happen without our intervention. I feel like that's valid. A little bit surprising though, because I came in here thinking I'd kill him, but... A son trying to kill a father, father trying to kill a son. maybe not something we should get involved in anyway. Even though it sounds like we have probably contributed to a lot of the sun's rise in power. Thank you. Now we turn straight around and go to Redcliffe. Please let this be the last time we have to travel around. I just want to go to the Landsmeet, but the Landsmeet, for sure, is the point of no return. I'm pretty sure. Wait, why is no one trying to kill me? Why did no one try to kill me? Oh, I gotta send this... Okay, Knight Commander Harith. Actually, that's in the village, not here. K's people come try to kill me. K and D were the people that were giving me stuff to do at the tavern. And now they want to kill each other. Everyone's trying to kill each other in these times. Can you all fight the blight, please? But the average person probably doesn't care about that. They just live their lives as peacefully as they can.
And here you are again. More generosity from my friends at the Collective.
I have a package for you from the Mage's Collective.
Oh? Oh, yes, of course. I'll see to this matter personally. Consider it handled, my friend. And good day.
Yeah, it's a little bit shady. The one back in Denerim, the Knight Templar back in Denerim, was probably the more honorable option. Silencing the accusations of blood magic among the Collective. Okay. I thought you were leaving.
And here you are again. More... Of course.
Okay. Goodbye then. Find and kill K, just... I'm gonna get ambushed, so we just gotta... wait. It would be perfect, absolutely perfect, if you could come out as I'm going back to Denerim here. Still a little bit worried about my party composition, but we'll be okay. Or you've gotta be okay. We've been fighting together for so long. We should be one of the best teams in all of Ferelden by now. No matter which composition we make it. Come on. Near Lothering? This is near Lothering! Oh, but that was for Tauren, right? Yo! What the hell? Kay? You gotta come kill me! Come kill me! Goodness.
I shall do it.
Should we just go around places? Here we go.
We've been waiting for you, Warden.
Dwarf rebel leader. Wait, is this related to Kay? Or is this just maybe Balin's people? Okay.
Ahead.
Close.
Can you guys deal with that? I'll deal with the other. No. You guys deal with that. Me, that one.
Begun.
Order me. Such fun.
Severin, do you have stuff activated? We do have Severin here, so I feel pretty good in general.
As you say.
You guys doing okay? Killing blow. Shale killing blow. Massive damage. Shale soloing the leader. Oh, there's another one here.
Still remember my first fight.
Damn, Shale. Good job. Oh! You know, our team might not be very balanced in terms of stuff like magic users versus range users versus melee users, but we have the raw damage output, I think.
It shall be done.
We're all just brawlers. Okay, that's not what I was expecting to see. Kay, please.
I shall do it.
Come kill me or something. That wasn't Kay. Kay's lieutenant needs to come. Come on, buddy. Everyone's waiting for ya. Hey, I looked it up, and I think we're supposed to be traveling around Denerim, not in the whole world. Makes sense, because K and D stuff has been happening in Denerim. There we go. Here we go.
Little too close to my boss for comfort, friend. Time to teach you about letting dogs lie.
We must
Yeah, keep talking.
Our supplies.
We're doing fine, we're doing fine.
Now we play a little. Shall we compete for points?
Yes! That raw damage output.
Very well.
1! They're getting me for 1. We're fine. You guys! Go over there.
If it
Perfect. So that was K's lieutenant. Hideout directions. Now we can find K. But I suspect K is probably gonna offer me something and be like, hey, go kill D instead. Don't kill me. I'm your friend. Or if I'm not your friend, at least I can pay better than him. Which, to be honest, is enough to convince me. So feel free to... Oh, there we go. Feel free to convince me. K's hideout. The rogue leader. Hi.
I sent my best, and yet here you are. My brethren can't stand the competition, Fine, let's get to it.
You're not gonna convince me? Why? Why not convince me? I can be convinced, quite literally.
Very well.
I mean, if you don't want to, I don't mind. Okay, you guys work on him. I'll work on the other ones. There's quite a few here.
to end their pathetic little existences.
Oh, damn.
I shall do it.
Zevran, get him, get him. Wait, this team is actually doing really good right now. No one's health is going down as far as I'm seeing. I feel like I can just stand back and then they'll eventually kill K for me. Hey, Shell, do some work.
Now we play.
Oh, she can't go in.
Time to dance.
Well, that worked out. You could have paid me. You could have paid me. I would have taken it. Although, I didn't actually pay that much attention to, which one was giving me what quest. So I don't really feel too strongly about K or D. But here we are. Now we get out. Now we're done, right? This is done. This is done. Landsmeet us soon. Blackstone Irregulars plus Mage Collective. Okay.
All men are the work of our Maker's hands, from the lowest slave.
What was that messenger all about? I didn't think they were there before.
The client is very pleased. Come back soon.
Okay. That's one thing.
It's so nice to be in civilization. You can't buy or leave books anywhere.
That girl. Is she just supposed to be standing there? We can steal her tiara. That's pretty much it. Hey, what about the Blackstone Irregulars? Are they still... They're still here.
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
I don't imagine there's much more for me, though. Okay. Makes sense.
What can I get you, stranger?
Did your stuff. 10 Sovereign. Well, thank you very much. D is now the ruler here.
What can I get you, stranger?
No more favors. That's it. Any rumors?
Of all the strange news, everyone is talking about some brother in Denerim claiming that the urn of sacred ashes has been found. Actually found. I understand the Chantry is a bit skeptical and probably won't get a chance to deal with the brother's claim until after the war is ended. But it's incredible even so, don't you think? Anything else you need?
Yeah, any other rumors?
There's wonderful news. Arl Eamon has been cured of his strange illness, and not only is he better, but he's also called the nobility to Denerim to settle the succession. Seems he's found some unknown son of Merrick's, of all things, and he says he should be the rightful king. I just hope they finally get to fighting the Darkspawn. Anything else you need?
Hear, hear! Everyone forgot about the Darkspawn is what it feels like.
The Benorn are on the run now, and there's no way that they can force Tyrn Logain to resign the throne. But how the Tyrn is going to raise a proper army now is anyone's guess. Anything else you need? There are soldiers throughout the valley now, and Tyrn Logain arrested 3 bands. But I hear there's common folk rioting throughout the kingdom. No one will accept the Tyrn as the regent now. Can you imagine that? A month ago he was a hero, and now I'm beginning to wonder if the rumors about him are true. Anything else you need?
Feels like even if I don't intervene, everything's gonna come collapsing soon. Even if Logain wasn't a horrible person, he's not being a very good ruler right now, and therefore people are unhappy, and he'll be overthrown.
The dwarves have themselves a new king, I understand. One chosen by a Grey Warden, too, if you can believe it.
Haha.
And a lot of people are hoping this means they will help us fight the Darkspawn now. Anything else you need? There's been another battle. A bunch of Benorn met Logain at Lacus Valley, and from the sound of it, the Benorn outnumbered them. Tyrn Logain is a force to be reckoned with, though. Just ask the old legions. I hear the Benorn were routed. It's a convincing victory for the throne. I wonder if that will settle the issue now. But somehow I have my doubts.
Same.
Anything else you need?
Well, we'll get a new resolution soon enough.
There's news out of the Mage Tower that the Circle of Magi had a close call. Demons got out, but the mages were able to overcome them. Though, not without a lot of damage. I know mages bring such terror upon themselves, but I have to admit I'm glad we'll still have magic to wield against the Darkspawn. Anything else you need?
I never asked this guy for rumors except for like once or twice, so now I'm farming all of it at the very end here.
I've heard some strange word out of the Brazilian forest that Dalish elves are being called together to form some kind of army. And it's to help us, not attack us. Doesn't that beat all? When I heard that, I thought for sure we were done for. Anything else you need?
Actually kind of a nice overview of all the stuff we've done so far. We've done a lot. From the days of when Arl Eamon was still sleeping in bed. Well, not sleeping, he was poisoned and having to go to the Circle Tower within 7 days because, you know, he's gonna die and all that.
There's a rumor going around that Tyrn Logain was being paid by Tevinter slavers who were taking elves from the Denerim alienage. It can't be true. Why would Tyrn Logain do such a thing? The thought of slavers here in Ferelden, it seems almost barbaric. Anything else you need?
Denerim is supposed to be like height of civilization or something.
I heard a strange rumor the other day. King Cailan was not really Merrick's son, you see. Merrick's real son is hidden in the bowels of Denerim's palace and has been since he was born. I suppose they feed him cakes all day to keep him content. Maybe he's simple. Or a mage. Merrick's real son, a mage. Can you imagine? Anything else you need?
Arl Eamon's son is a mage. Maybe he'll grow up and we'll see him again.
I'm hearing many tales of corpses clawing out of their graves, all over. Not just people either, animals too. Just yesterday, a farmer told me about the kitten his daughter had buried behind his barn. Little thing came back to life and crawled up, mewling as loud as you please.
What?
His daughter was delighted, at least until it just about chewed her finger off. Strange days, I tell you. Anything else you need?
Is that real? That's a little bit scary.
I've heard a rumor that the reason Queen Enora has never produced an heir is that she's barren. It's a curse from the Maker for bringing a commoner into the royal line. Until someone of royal blood is put on the throne, there will never be an heir. It seems the royal line of Calenod has been broken for good now. Anything else you need?
If she and Alistair really do get married, that's gonna be a problem too. They've gotta hurry up, so to say.
People are disappearing all over the country. Folks on the road say they are seeing wagons abandoned, belongings left in the middle of the road with no one to be seen anywhere. Remote farmholds are left empty, horses left without riders, and no corpses to be found. The Darkspawn are taking them. There's no other explanation. Anything else you need? Unless that he sold the young Orlesian woman that married Arl Eamon. I hear tell she tried to poison her husband so she could marry his brother, Bantegan. Maker's honest truth. Anything else you need?
You know, that's what I was thinking though. Like, we did hear some rumors about that back in Redcliffe, but I guess there was never a follow-up. Because the way they were talking when we first met Isolde, they seemed very close, like a little bit suspiciously so. I wouldn't be surprised if something more was happening there. And now I'm just gossiping.
Habron, daughter of the Earl of Southreach, has spent an exorbitant amount of her father's coin buying puppies. No one knows what happens to the puppies, and she buys a new one every week. Anything else you need?
We should kill her. Of all the people, we should kill her.
There's talk that King Kaelin was cheating on the Queen, and she found out about it. That's why Tyrn Loghain abandoned Kaelin at Ostagar. Anything else you need?
Cheating with the Orlesians, though.
I don't know what to tell you. Nothing I can think of at the moment.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, wow, we suddenly found out a lot of new information here. Because, I think this time we actually are done, though. Actually. One last thing. One very last thing here. History of the Chantry, Chapter 2. When the prophet Andraste and her husband Maferath arrived at the head of their barbarian horde, southern Tevinter was thrown into chaos. The Imperium had defended against invasions in the past, but now they stood without the protection of their gods, with their army in tatters and their country devastated by the Blight. Many felt that the timing of the invasion was yet another of the Maker's miracles in Andraste's campaign to spread his divine word. Andraste was more than simply the wife of a warlord after all. She was also the betrothed of the Maker. Enraptured by the melodic sound of her voice as she sang to the heavens for guidance, the Maker himself appeared to Andraste and proposed that she come with him, leaving behind the flawed world of humanity. In her wisdom, Andraste pleaded with the Maker to return to his people and create paradise in the world of men. The Maker agreed, but only if all of the world would turn away from the worship of false gods and accept the Maker's divine commandments. Armed with the knowledge of the one true God, Andraste began the exalted march into the weakened Imperium. One of the Maker's commandments, that magic should serve man rather than rule over him, was as honey to the souls of the downtrodden of Tevinter, who lived under the thumbs of the Magisters. Word of Andraste's exalted march, of her miracles and military successes, spread far and wide. Those in the Imperium who felt the old gods had abandoned them eagerly listened to the words of the Maker. Those throngs of restless citizens that destroyed temples now did so in the name of the Maker and his prophet Andraste. As Maferath's armies conquered the lands of southern Tevinter, so did Andraste's words conquer hearts. It is said that the Maker smiled on the world at the Battle of Valerian Fields, in which the forces of Maferath challenged and defeated the greatest army Tevinter could muster. The southern reaches of the mighty Imperium now lay at the mercy of barbarians. Faith in the Maker, bolstered by such miracles, threatened to shake the foundations of the Imperium apart. Of course, the human heart is more powerful than the greatest weapon, and when wounded, it is capable of the blackest of deeds. Brother Genetivi is an engaging writer. It's not just a historical account. It's like okay, I say novel, but I don't mean to imply that it's fiction, like the Maker's fake or anything, even though we don't really know. But it's well, there's a bit of embellishment, or whatever you call it. Chapter 3. It is said that at the Battle of Valerian Fields, Maferath stood and looked out over his armies. He had conquered the southern reaches of the greatest empire the world had ever known, and built splintered barbarian clans into a force to be feared. With pride in his heart, he turned to congratulate his men, and found that they had turned from him. Maferath fell to the evil of jealousy. After all that he had done, his wife was the one to receive all the glory. He saw his wife's power and influence, and tired of his place as a second husband below the Maker. His heart swelled with fury. If he had conquered just to have his wife wrested from him by a forgotten god and a legion of faith-hungry rabble, then perhaps this war was not worth the trouble. Again, a man doing crazy things for a woman. Is this so crazy though? That's kind of unbearable. His wife? Like, oh, I actually have a different sort of husband. It's God. It's kind of hard to compete against. Here, history and the Chant of Light come apart. History tells us that Maferath looked north into the Central Imperium and saw nothing but more war against a rapidly regrouping army, and he despaired. The Chant of Light holds that Maferath, chafed with jealousy of the Maker, and jealousy of the glory that Andraste received, although it was he who led the armies. Maferath traveled to the imperial capital of Minrathous to speak with the Archon Hissarion. There, he offered up his wife to the Imperium in return for a truce that would end hostilities once and for all. The Archon, eager to put down the voice of the prophet that stirred his own people against him, agreed. Maferath led Andraste into an ambush where she was captured by Imperial agents, putting an end to her exalted march. Crowds of loyalists stood at the central square of Minrathous to watch Andraste's execution. By command of the Archon, she was burned at the stake in what the Imperium believed to be the most painful punishment imaginable. According to the Chantry, however, Andraste was instead purified and made whole by the flames, ascending to life at her maker's side. By all accounts, there was only silence where they expected screams. At the sight of the prophet burning, the crowds were filled with a profound guilt, as if they had participated in a great blasphemy. So moving was the moment that the Archon himself drew his sword and thrust it into the prophet's heart, ending her torment and leaving those assembled to consider the weight of what they had seen. Oh, I wish we read this before we went to the sacred Ashes Temple. This is the clearest account of what we have of what really happened to Andraste. Whereas the execution of Andraste was meant to be a symbol of defeat for the faith of the Maker, in truth, it all but sealed the fate of the worship of the old gods and paved the way for the spread of the Maker's chant. Interesting, huh? Defeating the Maker's disciple, Andraste, conversely made more people believe in the Maker, because they were so moved by the moment when she was sacrificed at the stake. That's interesting. Chapter 4. The crowd present at the death of Andraste were right to feel despair. It is believed that the prophet's execution angered the Maker, and he turned his back on humanity, once more, leaving the people of Thedas to suffer in the dark. They believe in the Maker now, but the Maker is angry. Should have believed in him beforehand. In these dark times, mankind scrambled for a light, any light. Some found comfort in the demonic cults that promised power and riches in return for worship. Others prayed to the old gods for forgiveness, begging the great dragons to return to the world. Still, others fell so low as to worship the Darkspawn, forming vile cults dedicated to the exaltation of evil in its purest form. It is said that the world wept as its people begged for a savior who would not come. Andraste's followers, however, did not abandon her teachings when she died. The cult of Andraste rescued her sacred ashes from the courtyard of Minrathous after her execution, sealing them away to a secret temple. The location of that temple has long been lost, but the ashes of Andraste served as a symbol of the enduring nature of the faith in the Maker, that humanity could earn the Maker's forgiveness despite its grievous insult to him. Again, this is something that we just sort of brushed aside, but the ashes actually worked. They actually did have magical properties, somehow. Maybe that's support saying that, hey, all this Maker stuff is real. With time, the cult of Andraste spread and grew, and the chant of light took form. Sing this chant in the four corners of Thedas, it was said, and the world would gain the Maker's attention at last. As the chant of light spread, the cult of Andraste became known as the Andrastian Chantry. Those who converted to the Chantry's beliefs found it their mission to spread Andraste's word. There were many converts, including powerful people in the Imperium and in the city-states of what is now Orlais. Such was the power of the Maker's word that the young King Draken undertook a series of exalted marches meant to unite the city-states and create an empire solely dedicated to the Maker's will. Hey, King Draken again, the one who married the lady and they got the golden sun bow. The Orlesian Empire became the seat of the Chantry's power, the Grand Cathedral in Val Royeaux, the source of the movement that birthed the organized Chantry as we know it today. Draken, by then Emperor Draken I, created the Circle of Magi, the Order of Templars, and the Holy Office of the Divine. Many within the Chantry revere him, nearly as equal with Andraste herself. The modern Chantry is a thing of faith and beauty, but it is also a house of necessity, protecting Thedas from powerful forces that would do it harm. Where the Grey Wardens protect the world from the Blights, the Chantry protects mankind from itself. Most of all, the Chantry works to earn the Maker's forgiveness so that one day, he will return and transform the world into the paradise it was always meant to be. Well, the Maker better freaking come back soon. We've had 4 Blights already, and I've seen no help. So, if you want my support, come back. Come back and help us, please.
Yes, of course.
Hey, I came back to the orphanage to check out if there's anything interesting in the locked chests and the locked door. The locked door had literally nothing. It was like one longsword, but this last chest here. What's this? Knight Commander's shield. Knight Commander? Here? Is it the abominations? Like the Templars and stuff? Worn amulet. A worn and tarnished silver amulet. Hearing voices. You found the amulet the beggar girl in the alienage spoke of. Return it to her. One last thing. Oh. You.
The bad men. They are quiet. They call for blood no more.
Is this amulet yours? I found it in the orphanage.
It's my grandmother's. You found it, sir. May I have it?
Yes. Here you go.
I feel like a mist is leaving. Oh, thank you, sir. I have to live my life.
Good. Live your life. Be free. Oh, I'm actually really happy I did this one then. Okay. That really is it then. I'm pretty sure. Want to get going? Let's. We are back. Finally. Arl Eamon, I've been to the alienage, and I have disturbing news. What about you guys? Honora, how are you doing?
I have spoken with Alistair. Perhaps this mad betrothal won't be quite the curse it first seemed.
Alistair is not... He's not politically inclined, but he's not a dumb guy. I hope they can learn to get along or something. Hey, Riordan, I went and found your vault.
Hello again, friend. It looks as though you're no worse for wear after your stay in Fort Draken.
Could you tell me about that vault again?
It's located just off the Market District in the northern alley past the Old Noble Tavern. The code I gave you should let you inside easily enough. Inside you can take your pick of whatever equipment remains. It is the stockpile the Wardens have kept for centuries, for the defense of Denerim. Good luck to you then.
And I've given it to Alistair. I guess he doesn't care that I've actually gotten it already. Okay. How are you doing?
I haven't been here in a while.
Nothing.
Ask away. Of course.
Okay then. Arl Eamon?
Ah, there you are. I was about to send out a search party. I've been hearing of a great commotion in the alienage. What exactly happened there?
I have proof Logan was involved in slave trading.
Make her forgive me. I should be appalled that such a thing could exist here. But I'm overjoyed you can implicate Logan. We must end the civil war quickly. What the Blight does not corrupt in this land, politics surely will. The last of our allies have arrived in the city. We cannot delay any longer. I will call for the Landsmeet to convene. Bring Alistair and join me at the palace as soon as you are ready, Warden.
I gotta go myself? Alright. The Landsmeet has been called. There was only one thing left. Maybe... Alistair, are you coming?
I hope Eamon doesn't expect me to give a speech. Maker, he probably does, doesn't he? Oh.
There's gonna be a lot more where those come from, and I know how you feel. No one likes speeches. Maybe Honora does, but not normally Alistair.
Is it true? Erlina tells me that Arl Eamon has gone ahead to call the Landsmeet.
Are you worried?
A bit. But I know that together we are more than a match for my father. You should hurry. Father won't waste time wresting the proceedings from Eamon. He will need you. I'll meet you there. Maker, watch over us all. I will see you again in the Landsmeet chamber. Good luck.
Okay. The palace. Oh, we've never been there before, right? It was one of those places locked off, I think? Should I go with... Who should I go with other than Alistair?
As you say.
I guess Liliana, being my girlfriend, being my +1 at the party. I'm treating it like it's a party. Nope. Well, I need a mage. Maybe Wynn would be more appropriate here. But just in case if any fighting happens, Morgan would be the better bet. Nah, let's do win.
Yes.
And yeah, okay. All right. Are you guys ready? Actually, I might not be ready because if we can, could we do one last quick selling of my inventory? Got a bunch of random crap from opening the chests in the orphanage.
Welcome back. Is there something else you... Every piece comes with a...
Just a little bit. I think we'll be okay overall. Crow dagger. Longsword. Yeah, longsword. That was behind that one door that was locked in the orphanage. I don't know why. This is like kind of whatever. Are we good? You know what else we should do? Make some potions. I got the ingredients, but I gotta make the potions before we actually go... Oh, shoot. Before we go do stuff.
Horse feathers.
Yes.
Sorry, Stan, not you.
Indeed.
Oh my god, Morgan doing a little giggle. I don't like it. We go. Greater is okay too. I think. We don't need potent because that might be a little bit too much sometimes. 200 plus 4 times SP, whatever SP is. Greater. And then maybe we'll leave the rest on the fly. We should be okay. Surprisingly, I've been using my stuff quite a bit. Alright, we're probably good. We got 10 health poultices. Okay, thank you, Morgan.
Blast and damnation.
Yes. Thank you. We have Indomitable on. Liliana, don't bring out the bear. We're going to the palace. Woo! Here we go. To the Landsmeet.